You mentioned Callum Johnson a little while ago. He was obviously very unlucky to lose that shot at Joe Smith Jr. He's now fighting Beterbiev in a unification fight. Anthony Yarde, now the mandatory contender with the WBO. I know Eddie Hearn was mentioning earlier today, the winner of Richards Buatsi at the weekend may go on to fight Bivol if Bivol doesn't rematch Canelo straight away, if Canelo takes the Triple G fight in September. Where does Callum Johnson sit in this situation now? Is it just kind of biding his time?
Yeah, well, we were in talks with Frank Warren's team last week before. There's a provisional date, early July, for Callum Johnson. We've just got to get the right opponent for Callum Johnson. He's coming back from having COVID, and obviously the letdown of not fighting for COVID. So it's a case of bringing him back, giving him a defence to that World WBO title that he's got, international title, and then let's see where the market lies after that. Whether Bivol and BTBF fight in unification, or whether Callum Johnson then goes into a huge fight with, say, Anthony Yarde. That's a good domestic fight. Would be willing to do that as well. But for Callum Johnson, it's about getting him out again and dusting off the cobwebs. Let's see how he performs. Because even if you watch Joe Smith when he fought his last fight, he hadn't fully recovered from having COVID when he had it in October last year. So Callum Johnson, we don't want to be going into a life or death fight straight away after coming out of that. So thinking of the boxer's safety and well-being at first. So it's bring him back, see how he goes, and tick all boxes, make sure we're okay. And we won't know till on the night. And then after that, then we have to roll with it. And listen, Callum Johnson will fight anyone at that weight division at 175. So yeah, who's to say that Bivol might want a quick voluntary defence, or because Callum Johnson was due to fight Bivol in December in Russia, and that fight didn't materialise because we took the Joe Smith fight. So yeah, but it's been interesting to see whether that happens. Personally, I'd love to see BTBF versus Bivol. I think that's a great fight, a brilliant fight, and everyone just has to hang on in the meantime while that is taking care of business. As far as the UK, that 175, we've got some great fighters. It's great to see Buatsi Richards at the weekend. It's a great London fight. Really looking forward to it. Yeah, obviously Anthony Yarde, Callum Johnson. You've got Lyndon Arthur coming back. You've also got Callum Smith, and you've got Shakan Peters. There's some real good light heavyweights there. And like I said, they all won't have to sit tight in the meantime while the number ones fight it out. Smith, BTBF and Bivol. But yeah, like I say, if we can get Callum Johnson out at the beginning of July, and then if while everyone's waiting around, then we'd like to do the Anthony Yarde fight.
And sticking at 175, you said Richards Buatsi or Buatsi Richards is a really good fight. Who's going to win it, Joe?
I can't pick him, to be honest. I think Craig Richards performed really well against Bivol. Some will say it's an under par Bivol, but you look at how well Bivol's gone and done again. Bivol's always a good fighter. I'm sure Richards and Joshua have both sparred each other many times before. Both are usually confident of winning, other one took it. And Craig Richards will be buoyed by his performance with Bivol when he went in and seeing how well Bivol did with Canelo. Josh Buatsi, his last couple of performances, hasn't really performed or took off in the way that we've all expected from the Olympics. Do you know what I mean? He was built for big things, and he's had a couple of wobbles, but he's come through them and won. But it's been a slow burn with Josh Buatsi. But if they get it right this weekend, then obviously they're doing the job right. But it's a good fight, and it's a good London fight, it's a good domestic fight, and a good derby fight. And Eddie Hearn is very good at doing. You've seen Smith and Fowler, Crawler, John Murray. Eddie Hearn likes doing them local domestic derby fights, and this is one in London.